Yeah, so you were flying to what? Zurich.
Yes, I was flying to Zurich.
And so what happened? How did you end up in Australia? This is a story of Jana, like with LGFG, right? Like what happened then?
So yeah, I was flying to Zurich, selling in Zurich, maybe a week, a month, and then started to train other people. I think I stayed in my apartment in Estonia maybe 5 days a month. The rest of the time was spent elsewhere, either selling in Zurich or training other people. God knows where, like Russia, Kazakhstan, Norway,
yeah, you would fly to Kazakhstan because we had like Almaty, we were selling there. Then you would go to Moscow, we were selling there at the time.
Yeah.
And did you actually go to Norway selling trips as well?
Yeah. I was training Mamik.
With Mamik, really? Holy shit. So you're in the company for like a few months, and now you're going to like Switzerland, Norway, Kazakhstan, Russia.
Yeah.
You're just going all over the place.
Yeah. So, and
then,
then,
man. Yeah.
And then there was a training, I guess, opportunity in Australia, and you wrote an email. I need an inexperienced rep. And I remember I wrote you like, hey, I'm experienced-ish, but can I go? And then you said, wait a minute.
Why did I need an inexperienced rep? I don't remember that.
I have no idea.
That's weird. All right. Well, anyways. Okay.
Anyway, I remember that conversation, and I had to. Well, anyways, you said it's a great idea. Let's get you there, and I think I stayed. I cannot remember for how long. I was sent there, maybe for a month.
I don't think you came back. I think you literally just
yeah. But I don't know for how long I was supposed to go there.
But that makes me question it now. So you went to Australia to train somebody, and yet you had enough of your things with you to just stay forever. So you were plotting. You were like, hey, I might not be coming back from this, because how do you move? How do you go on a trip and then just don't come back? Like, don't you have stuff at home?
I think we had a company meeting that allowed me to go to Estonia to grab my stuff. And actually,
okay, so you snuck it in that way. Got it. And you ended up in Perth. In Perth,
yeah.
So what was it? A couple of years.
3.5, 4 years.
3.5 years, and then during the pandemic, you have to go back to Estonia. You had a thing, and then of course the borders get locked.
Yeah.
And so you're sitting there going like, I can't go back to Perth.
That's correct. Yeah.
And we're like, why don't you just go to Dubai? Like, we can go there, the borders are open, and people are sort of working.
Correct, yeah.
And so now you're in Dubai for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And are you thinking of like, hey, I should definitely go back to Perth because I miss Perth?
No way.
What's the comparison there?
I mean, they're both beautiful places, but Dubai, obviously no tax. Like, obviously, in Australia, maybe 50-60% of my income was going into taxes. Secondly, it's closer to home. Thirdly, as an expat, you were way more welcomed in Dubai than you are in Australia. And it's just, listen, it's Dubai. There's so much wealth there. There's so much opportunities. We just need to tackle them.
You heard it here first, guys. Dubai has wealth.
Like any other place in the world, maybe some more than the others.
No, Dubai's obviously fallen, right? And so in terms of lifestyle, is it different between Perth and Dubai for you?
Oh, like massive, right?
Okay.
Perth is super laid back, chilled. Dubai is much higher pace, luxury. Well, you can have a chilled lifestyle there if you want to as well, but that's not what they are gearing it for.